Are you ready for clutter? Are you ready to see some of the worst bedrooms in Britain?
Well, you better watch this then.
Hi, I'm Nigel.
And I'm Hannah.
And this is Clutter Nutters, the show in which two kids compete against each other to declutter their rooms.
They will be going head-to-head to see who can get rid of the most clutter from their bedrooms before the end of the show. We're going to weigh all of their clutter on these Clutter Nutter scales.
After that, the hard work begins. The girls are competing to see who can get rid of the most of their clutter.
Then, at the end of the show, we're going to weigh all of the stuff that they've got left, and whoever's got rid of the most clutter is the winner.
So let's meet our Clutter Nutters.
Hi, I'm Keely. I'm 10 years old and I'm a Clutter Nutter.
Look at the room.
My mum always nags me to tidy my room.
Keely, tidy your room.
My bedroom is very messy. I've got about 400 teddy bears and they're all on the floor. This is my mum. Nag, nag, nag. Tidy your room. Get that on the shelf. Nag, nag, nag.
So, Keep It Keely's bed is buried under a sea of teddies. But what about best friend Jess's mess?
My name's Jessica, I'm 10 years old and I'm a Clutter Nutter. I don't tidy my room because it's really boring and I'd like to be doing other things like playing with my friends.
When Jessica was 2, she absolutely loved the paintings on the wall. But now that she's 10, she absolutely loathes them.
I hate my room and it's really cluttered.
Jessica thinks that there is a magic fairy that picks up after her as she goes along. Well, that would be me.
That was Bedroom Bedlam. Time to take a look for ourselves. I'll take on Jess's mess. What's the damage in Keely's room, Hannah?
I don't know, but we're about to find out, Nigel. Come on. Scared? Okie dokie, Keely. Let's have a look at your bedroom. I mean, how many teddies do you have here?
Well, I started counting them, but I couldn't count any further. I got to 150.
What is going on here? You got pictures down here, not hanging on the wall.
If you had to pick out one favourite thing in your room, what would it be?
It would have to be this dog here.
This big dog here. And why is that?
Well, I've had him since I was really little, and I just love him.
You'll have a permanent home, don't you worry.
I've just spied this cooker here. When was the last time you cooked on this?
When I was about 5.
And you're 10 now.
And Keely, what's with the big bear in your bed? It's like some great big monster. Look at it, it's huge. I mean, is it your bed or is it the bear's bed?
Well, I sleep with him at night.
Do you?
Yeah.
He's huge. Keep It Keely's going to have to really change her ways and put her room on a teddy diet if she wants to win.
Oh, what's this?
Well, it's a violin.
Your violin? Oh, was that for the music? Is
No,
this
that's
what the
piano music.
piano music?
Yeah.
Now, where's the piano?
I quite like those. Don't you like those?
I like them a little bit, not particularly.
Like, you want this?
Yeah, I want
You
that.
sure?
I
Because
want
I
to
can
keep
take
that.
this off your
I want
hands.
to keep that. I want to keep that.
I can take this
No,
off.
I want to keep that.
Jessica, meanwhile, is going to have to transform from Jumble Jess to Junket Jess if she wants to be crowned queen of the competition.
I mean, that's pretty hideous. That's got to go in the chuck it pile,
Oh, yes,
hasn't it, yeah?
definitely.
Literally, chuck it right out.
This doll's house, I kind of like it. It's kind of cool. But when was the last time you played with it?
A couple of weeks ago.
Oh, a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
Is it something that you would not like to lose?
I don't really mind.
You don't really
No, I
mind,
don't.
so it's sort of
Yeah, I
here
don't
and there.
We've got to get rid of a lot of this.
Yeah.
So how are you going to feel going through that kind of...
I'll just close my eyes and chuck it.
Remember, it's the one who loses the most clutter who wins. Right, here come Jessica and Keely with the last of the clutter from their rooms. They're bringing it over and we're going to get stuck into it. Look at all this stuff we've got. We're going to have no problem getting rid of this. Hannah?
We've got clothes, we've got blankets, we've got wigs, we've got handbags. I mean, you name it, it's Noah's Ark. Okay, we've got it.
We've got, look, cookers, we've got stereos, we've got all sorts. I'm telling you, it's going to be game, set and match to Jessica and I over here. Now, the thing that we have to do is start a little weigh-in. The old Clutter Nutters weigh-in. And this here is the Clutter Nutters scales.
They're industrial size, so there's no amount of clutter they can't handle.
Don't forget, the challenge for our Clutter Nutters is to get rid of as much as they can. So first things first, we need the start weight. Isn't that right, Jessica?
Yeah.
OK, so let's start getting some of the stuff into the old scales. Let's get the doll's house in there. It's nice and heavy. With so much stuff to lose, the competition between these best friends will be a tough one. Ooh, 29 kilograms. Woo! Bring on the weight. Jessica's junk is already up to 70 kilograms. On with her music and books, and we're topping 103 kilograms. 138 kilograms at the moment. Got the last item, Jessica. This is the violin. This is going to send it just over the edge, I reckon. 143, 42.
Oh, what's it going to be?
What's it going to be? 143 kilograms. Now, that is the full weight of all of your clutter. It's a lot. It is a lot.
Yeah.
Now, it's very important that we remember this number, OK? 143 kilograms. Now, with my vast knowledge, I know that 143 kilograms is actually the weight of a quite large seal. Now, I don't think that Hannah and Keely are going to be able to beat that,
No,
really.
definitely not.
Are you joking? A large seal? And we're going for an elephant.
No, you're going for an ant. We can definitely beat yours.
No, you can't.
Well,
a
you
large
wait,
seal.
just you wait.
Let the scales do the talking, don't worry about
Yeah.
Okie dokie, Keely, it's our go. You're ready to weigh your clutter?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay, now listen, don't be worried. I know your teddies are light, but we've got hundreds of them. So you ready to chuck it all onto the scales, yeah? Come on, let's do it. On with the big bear, and with 39 kilograms.
It's not about what you start off with, it's about how much you lose in the long run.
More fists full of fluff, and we're hitting 46 kilograms. See, every girl needs lots of shoes, but she's outgrown all these. We've only got half the stuff on, look.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
right up there already. 100 kilograms. Ooh, it's 117. Not far from you. It's Teddy Weight-tastic, 131, 132 kilos.
Want a hand?
Please. Ooh, 140 kilograms, almost the weight of Jessica's total. We're just going to put the last few bits and bobs on to find out exactly what the final weight is of Keely's clutter. Ugh. All right, let's have a look. 184. Now that is the equivalent to a zebra. Okay, we are going to write up the final weight of Keely's stuff, which comes to 184 kilograms. Now, that is a lot of stuff. Are you surprised?
So that is a zebra.
Yeah, a whole zebra. I can't quite believe it.
So we're starting off with 143 kilograms. You're starting off with 184. We're going to try and lose as much clutter as we can right now, and then at the end of the show, we're going to have another weigh-in to see who's lost the most and will become our Clutter Hunters champion for the week. Okay, girls, it's time to split your piles into two. The first pile is going to be the love it pile. This is where you put all the things you want to keep because they're eventually going to go back into your room.
Then we've got the lose it pile. Now, everything that ends up here, you must be prepared to either recycle, sell, or put into the Clutter Nutter compactor.
The idea, though, is not to feed Colin, our friendly clutter compactor, with too much junk. It's part of the competition to not be wasteful.
So once they've sorted their stuff, our contestants will be challenged to sell or recycle as much as they can.
Remember, the aim of the game is to have as small a love it pile as possible because this is the pile that's going to get weighed at the end of the show and then we'll work out who's lost the most clutter and who is our winner.
So you're ready, girlies? Get into your positions. 3, 2, 1, go!
So our happy hoarders have got just 10 minutes to sort their stuff.
Jess has 143 kilos of junk to wade through. And Keely a whopping 184.
Let the competition begin.
Well, if I had one phrase to sum it all up over on this side, it'd be chaos. Anyway, Keely, why have you got rid of your bear?
Well,
You said you wanted to keep
I
it.
know, but look at Jessica's love it pile. It's tiny.
Now, Jessica, you do realise that this is all that will go back into your room.
Yeah.
There's not a lot there.
Well, I've still got lots left, so some of that might go in this pile as well.
Okay, so you've still got a little
Yeah.
bit to do. Go on and get stuck into it. I don't want to take up any more of your time. While music lover Jess is quick to save her violin, competitive Keely is clearly determined to win.
She even gets rid of her favourite big bag. Go, Keely.
Yeah, that fits. I'm keeping that.
Oh my God, there's loads of money. I say, shut the box, keep the dosh.
It's all about who loses the most. It's not about how much you see in the piles. It's about who loses the most.
The Clutter Nutter rules state that once it's in the lose it pile, you can't take it back. So having put Big Bear on her lose it pile, he's really gone for good.
Oh, it's a quick decision and it's all gone.
Time is
Oh, no.
Is that Keely I see cheating?
No, Keely, you can't keep cheating. If it goes in the lose it pile, it has to stay in the lose it pile. So come on, time's ticking. So Keely's much-loved duck is destined for the lose it pile too.
Right, Jessica's down to her last item and it's this, the doll's house.
I think I'm going to lose it.
You're going to lose it?
Yeah.
You're going to lose the doll's house?
Yeah.
This is big. This is
Yeah.
the heavy item.
Yeah.
This is, okay.
Lose it.
Just
Once
10
it's
seconds to
there,
go.
It's not coming off.
Okay.
She's going to lose it. Oh,
I'm done.
it's done. It's done. We're done.
Guys, you finished.
Wow, that was quite a mission. But let's see what the girls really think about their choices.
But I've kind of got this feeling you're a bit gutted about a few items that you've put into the lose it pile.
Yeah.
Yeah? Which ones are they?
This one, I'm absolutely gutted. I love him.
Oh, you've had that since you've been a baby, haven't you?
Yeah.
But you know what? You're growing up now, so it's okay. And he's
Yeah.
going to weigh quite a lot. And
Yeah.
I think we can give him to a new home. Oh, you're great duck.
Yeah.
So why are you gutted about that?
Well, my dad got it for me while he was sailing and he saw the lady make it.
Oh.
Now, having a look at your little lose it pile, is there anything that you regret putting on here?
Well, I think this shoe, because I think I've got one of these shoes in the love it pile and the other one in the lose it pile.
Ah. Well, if we find it in the love it pile, maybe you'll have to stick it in the lose it pile. It's the
Yeah.
only way it's going to work, really, isn't it?
Well, this is your love it pile, Keely, and this will go back into your bedroom. And I reckon we've done pretty well, haven't we?
Yeah.
Now, what I do think we should have got rid of, and we almost could still, are these skanky little manky, horrible slippers of yours.
Well, I would actually like to keep them because they're my only pair of slippers.
I know, but look how grubby they are. I mean, you can't even recycle those. They should really be chucked into our clutter nutter.
No, but we can always wash them.
Compact.
So Jumble Jess has hung onto her violin, but is hoping that losing her heavy doll's house will help her win.
Though Keely has shed most of her teddies, even her big bear, so it's anyone's game.
And the contest isn't over until the stuff they've shed is actually gone. So it's time to lose it. Right, girls, you've got your lose it piles and they're looking really good. We've got a lot of stuff on there. Now, there's three things you can do with all the items. You could sell them, you could recycle them, or we could put them into our very own crazy clutter compactor. And when they go in there, you never see them again. They get all crushed up and, you know, it's not really nice. It's not really nice at all. Did you want me to put that in there?
You can.
I can? Well, we'll leave it on the lose it pile for now, but maybe a bit later on. Anyway, the first thing we want to do, I think, is sell some things, because I think we could definitely make some money from some of the stuff we've got here. If you're a clutter nutter and you've got things to sell, one thing you can do is hold an auction. All you need to do is invite some friends to your garden, work out what you want to sell, and away you go. But first, some tips on how to get the best from your auction.
Tip number 1, what's it worth?
make sure you have a good look at your things and work out how much they're worth. It might be an idea to set a minimum price so that if bidding doesn't reach that price, you don't have to sell. Tip number 2, hidden gems.
Your stuff could be worth something. Your teddy bears, for instance, could be worth a lot of money. Or you might even have some old games still in their boxes, which could be collectible. So why not look for similar items on the internet? You never know. Tip number 3, get the pattern.
How do you describe your stuff? You could say this was just a plastic toy. Or you could say it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to own and never to be repeated wagon with moving doors, storage space, and room for an animal of your choice. So remember, find out what it's worth, look for hidden gems, and finally, get your patter right.
So if you're planning on selling any of your things, get your parent or guardian's permission first. So now we've got the tips, it's time to see if our girls are any good at putting them into practice at the auction.
Let's get straight into it now with Keely's first item. Keely did actually get this duck as a present from her father. It wasn't meant to be put on the lose it pile. Maybe somebody will be kind enough to buy it and give it to her as a Christmas present or something. Bidding starting at £1. 2 bidders at 140, 160, 180. Sold to number 10. So for the beloved duck, she reluctantly lost Keely Bag's £1.80. So has her friend bought it back for her? Are you actually gonna give that back to Keely one day at my own interest? Maybe not. If Keely keeps up with her letting go spirit, she may well be heading for the winning title. So can Jessica keep up? A red teddy bear, koala bear rucksack. What a piece, what a piece. Oh, the leprechaun, she pulls one out the bag. The leprechauns come out. £2.40. Do I hear £7? I do hear £7. Jessa sold her dolls for £1.50 and her lucky leprechaun for £2.20. And Keely has sold her gecko for £3.70 and that handy koala bear rucksack for £1.20. So it's neck and neck and all down to their final items. The 2-in-1 game. £2, £4.80, £4.90, £5. These two are really battling against each other. They don't like each other. They just want to outbid the other one. Do I hear £9? They're both still in at £9 for the board game. Sold! £9.60 to number 8. Come up and collect your 2 board games. Woo! So we're down to Keely's final item now. Yes, it is the big bear. The question is, has Keely persuaded someone to buy the bear back for her? So I'm going to start the bidding quite high at £2. They're all in, ready for the bear. £2.50, £4, £5. They're bidding big right now. £8.50, £9.50, 10 big ones. Sold to number 16 in the back. Didn't buy anything. Good selling, Keely. The bear's bought in a tenner, but for that price, its new owner is counting on keeping it. Shame. But now it's time to count the money. Jessica, you made £24.65. Well done.
Thank you.
Now, Keely, you made £37.60. How'd you feel about that?
I didn't know I could raise that much.
So you see, your clutter in your rooms might actually be worth something. You could actually make some money.
So Keep It Keely has truly transformed. She's kissed goodbye to most of the stuff so far. So is she in with the best chance of winning the contest?
Or will Jumble Jess junk more when it comes to recycling? Right, our Lose It pals have lost a few things already down at our auction, but there's so much more still to lose.
So by the end of the show, we want the Lose It pile to be as small as possible. But anything left in it is going to end up in the Clutter compactor.
So what we need to do is find a way to get rid of some more of this stuff. Let's try recycling.
Right, girls, one great way of getting rid of your clutter from your bedrooms is by taking it down to your local charity shop. But remember, everything has to be in good condition, okay? So let's just chuck all the things into the trolleys that we think the charity shop are going to love and be able to rehome again, okay? Okay, so we're going to start off, yeah? So Keely's made the most money at the auction, and as the girls get recycling, it's not long before we find out who's going to be the queen of the contest.
Keely's lost Teddy she didn't think she could let go of, all off to new homes. But Jumble Jess has done even better. She's lost that heavy doll's house and is now donating it to charity. So, will it tip the scales in her favour when it comes to the final weigh-in?
Girlies, you have done brilliantly. The charity shops are going to love all of this stuff. Now, it's all going to go to good cause, okay? So we ready to get it on down there, yeah? Come on, push away. Good work, girls.
With 8 bags of the girls' clutter handed over to charity, it's time to get back to the competition.
Bye!
Guys, look how well we've done. Look how small
It
the
is
lose-it
good.
piles are.
Yeah, I mean, all we've got left now are 1 or 2 bits and bobs, and they're things you wouldn't sell or even give away. So you know what's going to happen to these things now?
The crazy clutter compactor!
That's right, we're going to put them in our crazy clutter compactor. Let's take them over there now.
Time to throw out the rubbish that remains. Only broken bits and trash go into our clutter compactor, and boy, is he hungry.
Feed him, feed him, go on.
There we go, in he goes. We're done.
Time for your second course, mate. Time for your second course. Get it in there.
Come on, get it.
Beautiful. Lovely meal there for you. So that's it. Our clutter nutters have reduced their heaps of hoarding from this to this.
Keely's once massive medley of teddies has been reduced to the fluff she loves most and a few items of clothing.
And Jumble Jessica's junk is down to her music stand and those 2 heavy instruments.
So it's time for the final weigh-in. Who will be the Clutter Nutter champion?
Right, we're about to have our big final weigh-in.
Da-da-da!
Well, I think we should get straight in
Yeah.
and put this stuff on the scales.
Okay.
Find out how much it weighs and who has lost the most weight.
Let's go.
So Jess saved all those musical items, the music stand and those 2 heavy instruments, the guitar and violin.
These are the last 2 items, the violin and the guitar. Go on, put the violin on. Put the violin on.
Yep. On it goes. Son.
That's taking us up to 18. I'm going to put the guitar on. Last item. 19 kilograms. Very well done. Right, Jessica started off with an amount of clutter of 143 kilograms. We're now going to minus 19 kilograms. This is the figure we just weighed, and it's the amount of clutter she has left. We're going to find out what the total amount lost is in a minute. First, I want to find out where Keely stands.
OK, Keely, well, they've done pretty well, haven't they? So it's our turn to get all the stuff into the Clutter Nutter scales.
So only a select few teddies made the grade, along with a few of Keely's clothes, shoes, and a CD player.
Last item is the radio, which takes up to 13 kilograms. OK, let's get over to the board and see how we've done here. Right. Keely started off with 184 kilograms of clutter beforehand, yeah? She has now got left 13 kilograms of clutter in her bedroom.
Right, we started off with 143 kilograms of clutter. We have been left with 19 kilograms of clutter. I can tell you that that means the amount of clutter we have lost is 124 kilograms. That's an amazing amount of clutter to have lost, Jessica. You should be proud of yourself. Let's find out how much Keely's lost.
Pretty good, but is it good enough? Right, let's do some sums. So we've got 184 kilograms minus 13 kilograms of clutter. That's what she's got left in her bedroom. So let me do some... OK, that means, Keely, you have lost 171, meaning you are the Clutter Nutter winner! Yay!
Congratulations, congratulations, Keely. OK, Keely, I can tell you that being a Clutter Nutters winner means you get a quality prize, and it is in this envelope here. Do you want to know what it is?
Yes.
OK, I'm going to let Hannah tell
Drum
you.
roll, please. Keely, you have won 2 tickets to a West End musical of your choice.
Yeah! How you feeling?
Really happy.
Yeah?
Well done.
Brilliant.
Keep It Keely may be queen of the competition, but both get prizes, as we've secretly given them a bedroom makeover.
Remember, Jumble Jess's bedroom was a masterpiece of messiness, but now it's been transformed into a tranquil den of lilac loveliness.
Now, Jessica, do you remember your bedroom beforehand?
Yeah.
Ready?
Wow. I love it.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah? What do you like about it? What's the best bit?
Oh, I love the glow.
Do you?
Yeah.
The glitter ball. That's a real rock and
Yeah.
roll disco chick
Yeah.
ball, that is. And can you see we've given it a bit of a musical theme?
Yeah.
With a keyboard.
Yeah.
And talking about music, look, we have put your guitar on a hook over there. Yeah?
Yeah.
So that means I don't want to see you hurdling
Okay.
over your guitar trying to get to your bed anymore, yeah?
Yeah.
So out of 10, what do you give your bedroom now?
10.
Do you?
Yeah, I love it.
Right, I like that. And if I were to come back in a month's time, what am I to find in here? Am I going to find an extra bed shoved in here and clothes all over the floor and junk over there?
No, it's going to be tidy.
Do you promise?
Yeah.
100%?
Yeah.
All right, just 5. Come on, let's go and get the rest of the
Yeah.
bits and bobs and put them back in your room.
And has Keely's cuddly kingdom gone?
1, 2, 3.
Wow.
Look at me.
Oh my god. Oh wow. Oh, I love it.
Yeah?
It's absolutely lovely.
Do you love it?
I love it.
And look at all your lovely girly cushions
They're lovely.
over on your bed. Do you like them?
I love them.
Yeah? Now, beforehand, you were the crazy cluttered chick. But now you're going to be a more chilled, orderly and organised chick. So we've got you lots of storage over there too. Tins with labels on, boxes over there. What's your favourite bit in the room?
All of it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Now listen, there's a lot of space in here now, okay? And that means it's going to feel like you're going to want to fill it with clutter. So do you promise me that you're not going to fill it with clutter?
I promise.
Join us here next week for more madness, mayhem and chaos with your clutter.
Madness, mayhem and chaos. Sounds like my type of show. It's back again tomorrow morning, same time. Now this is Mr. Button.